Once the coronation city of German emperors, now a major European city. Heritage on the one hand, perspective on the other. That's what Aachen stands for. The city has made optimizing energy consumption in municipal buildings its task for the future. There are several good reasons to improve consumption figures. The first is to generate savings. Every municipality has to save. This is a mandatory task nowadays. But we also set ourselves the task of taking climate efficiency seriously as a municipal topic. This means that you really have to go into the individual buildings. You need to go into great detail to have an effect on climate action. The city's facility management staff set a target. Firstly, they want to control energy consumption in public buildings, such as schools, daycare centres and administrative buildings, thereby reducing CO2 emissions. The new system for this is called eView. It records energy, water and power consumption in the buildings and stores it in a database. Around 170 municipal buildings are currently being monitored, and more are being added regularly. It's about making consumption visible. That sounds simple, but one needs to collect data for each building and location in a tailored way, even separating building sections in some cases. The consumption needs to be compiled and then imported into a system that can visualize it. The challenge is to ensure this for all the buildings in a system that's easy to use. eView's potential as a learning material has been recognized by the city's schools. Climate action in the city is now a classroom subject. Teachers illustrate the energy consumption of their school using eView data. They explain how data is read to their pupils. So even little ones become big energy savers. In workshops, city employees explain to pupils how easy it is to optimize energy consumption, not only in public buildings, but also at home. This way, pupils are made aware of the issue of climate action. The eView project has been quite successful, as we use it every day in order to save a good deal in terms of costs and energy. We integrate the users, which is certainly progressive and doesn't exist in this form in Germany yet. We've gotten feedback from other municipalities which aren't yet at the point we've reached. And with this online application, CO2 savings can be promoted and improved. Another advantage is that disruptions in public buildings, including energy and water losses, can be immediately identified. Because the staff regularly control and analyze the current electricity, water and heat consumption of all technical systems. In the event of an error message, the service team can locally spot and fix the disruption using the software. So water damage or a heating system failure can be resolved quickly. This also saves energy and costs. This led to 1,800 tons of CO2 being saved in public buildings. The entire system makes municipal energy conservation sustainable and transparent. The best thing about eView is that data can also be analyzed visually. I think it's different to merely having figures on an Excel sheet. Evaluating these figures can also be interesting. But to really depict them graphically based on different or selected cycles is what makes eView so successful. First of all, it's a key instrument for bringing energy and the topic to the schools. In addition, it's interesting for other municipalities as they can place similar processes or applications online themselves. I see huge potential for it. With eView, Aachen has created an innovative controlling instrument that visualizes energy consumption and optimization potential in public buildings for everyone. The online tool is an effective foundation for the climate-efficient operation of buildings in the city.